This is the Connoisseurs of Pop Culture podcast with Henkka and Ville.
And welcome to a podcast about people that have opinions. I am Ville, and my other lovely co-host is Henkka. Say something to the audience, please.
Yo, 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 bitches. What?
Okay. This is a new side of you?
Well, it's something, alright. But, so, what do we have today?
In today's program, we have the new Ghostbusters trailer that has just been released a few days ago, and I suppose we will start by sort of airing it, although I suppose most of the people have already seen it, but
Yeah.
we'll just refresh our memories, and then we will talk a bit about our own personal Ghostbuster history and then our opinions.
Well, maybe we first should probably talk about the history first, and then go to the sort of the most recent news, the new trailer. So
Yeah,
we have
sure.
something like that, so that we don't go back and forth.
Well, why not?
Okay, so
It's
of course,
not like this is professional or anything.
of course, you are the Ghostbusters geek, so maybe you should start by explaining yourself.
I'm not explaining myself, but yeah. I'm a big Ghostbusters fan. I don't remember the exact year when I saw the first Ghostbuster. I was too young to see it in the theaters, but I saw it on video, at a friend's house, I think. And the most scariest thing of all in it was, of course, the library ghost.
Ah, yes, that one.
Now where the nightmares are made of.
Yeah, and I think I'm still scared of it.
Yeah.
Because every time
It's pretty scary.
Yeah, I mean, it's like every time I see the movie, it's like I know it's coming, but I never remember the exact moment when it like turns. So I'm like waiting anxiously, and then I always guess incorrectly and get scared.
Yeah, it's a bloody scary start for the movie. I mean, nothing is as scary after that in the movie.
Yeah, and it's so weird because it's the guys look really comedic, like when they go there, and you're not expecting it to be something like that, but
it has a tension. I mean, it's if you remember, it starts with the librarian going down to the cellars of the library, and it doesn't really show what the audience doesn't see what the librarian sees at that point. It's just the light and
yeah.
And then the Ghostbusters after that go explore.
But it's like when you see Dan Aykroyd's face, you are like, this is going to be a comedy, but then it takes a dark turn, like for a brief moment when it goes.
Yeah, and, I mean, Ghostbuster is a comedy, but it's sort of wrong to say it's sort of an grounded comedy because it's people chasing ghosts. But, but still, it's not sort of
It's a horror comedy, I think.
It's not like It's not like Man and the Naked Gun or that sort of comedy. It's not sort of a fourth wall breaking or a crazy comedy.
Well, I think it
has comedic moments. It's sort of an adventure or.
Well, I think it might be like something like adventure horror comedy or something like that.
Yeah. I guess, but I've just always liked the film. It's a great film, and I actually saw the second film in the theaters. I was old enough to see it, and unfortunately, it just never was as good as the first one. The second one just didn't have the good enough main villain, and the story was too similar to the first one.
Yeah, well, I think that I first saw the second one because I remember the rivers, the slime rivers or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
ectoplasm things that
It
were there.
is the season of evil.
And what was the dude's name?
We go the
Vigo the
Carpathia.
Carpath. Yeah, and the dude had like weird history also. There was like a long article about the dude that he's actually like
Yes,
some sort
Lords
of
of Monderia and
yeah.
well, I can't remember the whole title,
Yeah, but the actor was also like really creepy dude, like in real life. The
I don't know much
Vigo
about the
thing.
actor. Yeah,
But yeah, I think I'm not like personally I'm not like super fan of Ghostbusters. I think they're fun movies, and probably if they're on TV or something, I'm gonna check them if I happen to see them. But I'm not like running to the stores and buying the Blu-rays or anything like that.
yeah, I have few of the Blu-rays actually. I have the first Blu-ray release, and then I have the second one that actually had the second film in it too, because that was the first time, to my knowledge, that the second film was released on Blu-ray. And
Oh,
still, it didn't have any commentary or anything. I mean, it's sort of. I think they're a bit of a. No one is excited about the second film of the people who made it either. I think. I
yeah,
don't. They
yeah.
seem a bit defensive, especially Dan Aykroyd and who was the director? Reitman.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Did Ramis like write both of them,
I
or
think
who?
he was involved in both of them.
Yeah,
Shoot, I can't remember without double checking, but I think he was. I can't see any reason why he would not would not have been.
yeah, yeah.
And
So
to our dear audience, if our English seems a bit weird at times, it's because neither of us is a native English speakers, so you have to deal with it, I guess. Hopefully, it's not too unbearable and it sounds something that you can understand. But
yeah, yeah,
we'll do our best, I guess,
yeah.
if we like it. We
And
hope, hopefully.
our best isn't like that good to begin with, so it can only
No, no,
go
no,
up.
no, no,
It
no,
can
no,
only
let's not be too modest. I mean, the reason why we're doing this in English is because 5 million people is not enough for us. So
yeah, because we're
we-
like we're gonna be huge.
yeah, yeah,
We're gonna be huge.
yes.
Like yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. If we get past this first episode,
Yeah.
and
This is gonna be like in the. This is not gonna air ever, so it's gonna be just in the bonus features for season 1, when you can buy the DVDs or Blu-rays or C cassettes for your what's it, boombox or something like that.
yeah. I mean,
It's
that is what you want to your
this is
boombox or your home audio systems, to have our voices in stereo or
yes,
surround.
yes, and this podcast is literally the B side of the tape. So, but we're gonna get this to iTunes and everywhere if it's gonna ever like take off from the ground, like ever.
Yes, it will be everywhere.
So anyway,
And Ghostbusters.
the Ghostbusters thing.
Yes.
Let's get back.
So yeah, exactly. So I presume your favorite Ghostbuster film would be the first one too.
Well, I think, yeah,
Is the second one because you saw it first more important to you?
Well, no, not really. I think the first one is better, like as an overall experience. Even though I've seen the second one was the first film I saw, but I don't have that much of a
Right,
like
right.
either way. But
Did you ever watch the cartoon?
no, I didn't.
Okay,
I think I might have seen like a clip or two on
Okay,
YouTube
so
or
it wasn't
something,
part
but
of your
but-
youth, so to speak. You're
yeah,
younger than me, so it
Yeah.
might have something to do with that as well. But yeah, I've seen it. I did see the cartoon quite a few episodes when I was a child, but
yeah, I was
it's
more
not
of a
something that it's not very close to my heart. I mean, it's sort of I don't know what it lacked, but I thought it never sort of captured the
So it went.
feeling of the movies entirely.
Well, I think it might have gone a bit too much to the funny side and lacked the actual horror elements or something like that.
Yeah, but it was children's, so come on.
Yeah, yeah.
And
What?
Slimer sort of developed as a sort of a more of a good guy in
Ah,
the,
yeah, yeah.
that's why he's a good guy in the second Ghostbuster film as well.
Oh, okay. So that's okay. Because when I saw the second one, and I was like, why is the Slimer guy so like front and center? Because in the first one, I think it was just like one of the ghosts.
Yeah, maybe one of the more memorable ghosts, but still, yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I guess it was a different puppeteer company or something like that. The Slimer is fairly different looking between the Ghostbuster movies too. I mean, you can recognize him, but it's
Yeah, but
different.
well, now in the third one, it's completely CGI. So
I know that, but that wasn't really a surprise. I mean, if you're doing
yeah,
the sort of you know, these weird alien-looking ghosts, it's probably the way to go, I guess. Although I have a fondness towards sort of puppeteering and that sort of creature effects as well. But it depends on situation. I mean, maybe it works well
yeah.
well in that. But I guess this is a good place to start talking about the
The trailer.
new Ghostbusters. The
Yes.
trailer of all female Ghostbuster film about busting ghosts in
Yeah.
New York.
Okay, so let's take a look at the trailer and
Let's refresh our memory about
yeah, yeah. I'm
yeah.
gonna I'm gonna actually turn the trailer sound bit low so you can comment on it if you have something to say.
Oh, just
At any-
during the
If you have
high tech. Okay,
yeah.
so okay, I'll try to do a live commentary about it because I mean at this point everyone has seen it and I've seen it a couple of times already. So,
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I'll do it. Just say something over me if you have anything to add. But yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
ready.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So yeah, Sony logo. Yeah, very excited. Yeah, the Columbia picture thing should have been longer. It should have been sort of the wavy ghost thing that started with the film shoot.
Ah, yeah. So
The ghostly music. I don't. I mean, I'm sort of. I like that they're referring to the first film here, but they're taking. I don't like the sound bites here, sort of that they're doing this piano thing of the theme music.
yeah, that
Sort
yeah.
of lacks the tempo, but okay. And so now we're seeing the new library ghost, I guess.
Yeah, this is like basically
Yeah, repeat.
yeah.
Although less creepy than the one in the first film.
Yeah.
And sort of, I don't like how sharp they are. I mean, I sort of like how they were more fuzzy, sort of, you know, sort of less sharp, less computer aids ghosts.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we have our scientists, all the people here. Yeah, they're talking. They're New Yorkers, yes, and they have yeah. Yeah, the car is pretty much the same, really.
Yeah, but wasn't it the car wasn't like a coroner's vehicle?
No, but I mean, it's still, you know,
The same.
in principle, I mean, it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it has different gadgets and different lights and stuff like. Okay, there's a Slimer and there's lots of ghosts, and then there's this is horrible joke here.
Too much, right?
I don't know why pick that.
I like this part. I don't know why, because it's awesome, the two guns.
Yeah, I'm not sure about how I feel about this gun thing, but I don't know.
I don't know how they work, but
Yeah, it's a short, and I'm not sure why this needs to be in the trailer of this whole possession thing. And... Okay, yeah. Okay, and she slaps her again.
And this is the lowest common denominator of comedy. That's gonna leave a mark. I mean, come on. That's pretty weak, but yeah.
Yeah. So overall feelings is that to me, I would have wanted that the trailer would have sort of more of a sense of a mystery to it and sort of bit creepiness to it. I mean, the Ghostbusters, as we said, is sort of a horror comedy thing. I mean, it has its light moments, but it's sort of these ghosts are mysterious and I don't know. I mean, in first Ghostbusters, I actually watched the first Ghostbusters trailer today.
Yeah.
And it didn't really show the ghosts in it.
Let's see. I think we might actually.
You could actually run it.
Take a look at the original.
Yeah.
It's the 84 actually.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna actually see if I can. Well, anyway, yeah.
So yeah, here's the library scene. This was really creepy. I mean, I remember when I first watched that library scene. I was,
yeah.
And it's those small things, just things happening. I mean, these are ghostly things happening. I mean, that was almost lacking from the trailer. It was just the slime and of the new one. But okay, as you've seen, we haven't seen any ghosts yet.
Hey, anybody see a ghost?
Yeah.
Catch the ghost that won't stay dead.
It's just Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis.
They're dangerous.
Try to imagine all life as you know it stopping instantaneously.
I'm more amused by this trailer of the movie that I've seen a million times.
Important safety tip, thanks.
This is so strange. No way. Although I guess it's nostalgia too, but as you can see, they're not showing ghosts.
The city is headed for a disaster
At all,
of biblical
really.
proportion. Real wrath of God.
A bit about Ghost Center here. Slightly that something is happening. Oh, there's the subway ghost. So
Your girlfriend lives
not
in
much
the corner
more.
penthouse of Spook Central.
You want this body?
Jew.
Is this a trick question?
I think there's much more like mystery.
Yeah.
Make him hard!
Oh, this Jew here. Some clips of that. Although a bit of a spoiler there with the explosion at the end, but I guess it's sort of hard to know what it is related to.
Yeah, but I think there's.
We came, we saw, we kicked it.
Yeah, we kicked his ass, but yeah.
Get ready for mass hysteria.
Yeah, but I mean, of course, there is like you can clearly see that the way trailers are made now are completely different, and the pacing is different because that takes more time to actually. I think it's sort of like more slower.
And I wonder, is this the original trailer or is this some sort of re-release trailer? Because this is back in theaters.
Yeah, it might actually.
Is it a recut? I don't know, but
yeah, it might actually be some sort of like, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, sort of I think the original one didn't show much of the ghosts anyway, so.
Yeah, and I don't know. There was the comedy, but it wasn't so like it wasn't so abrasive, like in your face type of like Adam Sandler comedy where people are screaming all the time. It was much more like I don't know. Maybe it's just.
And you are the Adam Sandler fan of our.
Oh yes,
us here.
yes, I am.
Yes. Okay.
I love his movies. I think Pixels and.
Have you seen Pixels actually?
No, but I think Pixels still. I think Pixels and Click and Grown Ups are probably his best work. I think he's like.
So you think they're his best work, but you haven't seen any of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I've
that's
actually
not
seen
fair.
Click. I've actually seen Click, but
Okay.
that movie is okay. But it's okay because it's actually an older story that's just told like with the remote control because there's like. But anyway,
Anyway,
back to the trailer.
Ghostbusters. My main fault was that there's no sense of mystery in it, and I think and pacing was sort of odd in the trailer. I think it was sort of
Well-
slow or non-interesting. I don't quite know what it was. I mean, it has some. It's just it doesn't leave me excited. That's the main fault of the trailer.
Well, the problem is that it's the third in the movie series, so the mystery is like you can't.
Yeah, but this is sort of a reboot, isn't it? So
Yeah, but I mean,
they're selling it to the new audience. Why aren't they doing this like, if this is a sort of a parody slash horror comedy thing, why aren't they sort of taking parts from newer horror movies and stuff like that and play with that a bit? So sort of like Paranormal Activity and stuff like that. I mean, I would have loved if Paranormal Activity would end by the Ghostbusters coming in and busting the whole place.
Well, I mean,
that
there.
would be a good movie.
I mean, there could have at least be some sort of like maybe they could have done like a viral campaign for this movie where they actually used like a small, maybe 15-second trailer clips where people are filming on first-person camera, and then you can see the Ghostbusters or something like mixing them and because it's the. That's the new horror movie thing, the found footage.
Yeah, it feel more real. I mean, part of Ghostbusters, first Ghostbusters is an 80s movie, and it sort of feels real by it being a bit grainy, and it's sort of everything is so sharp and fine tuned, like in everything in nowadays in most of the films, I guess. But
yeah.
It brings sort of grittiness and sort of realism by just being old, I guess. But everything, it isn't as bad as it could be. But it's sort of still so sharp and clean in a way.
Yeah.
But it's I was sort of fearing that it would be worse. So.
Yeah, I mean, after watching it a couple of times, I'm not hating it that as much as I used to hate the trailer. But I mean,
ladies and gentlemen, this man is a hater when he hates.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of shame that, I mean, it's clear that the main cast, every one of them is actually an accomplished comedian, comedian, and they've done like movies and Saturday Night Live, and they've been nominated for awards and all that stuff. And I think like Kristen Wiig she was good in The Bridesmaids and in the Paul, the one where the Shaun of the Dead guys.
Either of them. I've seen Spy. I think
that was the Melissa McCarthy movie.
Yeah, it was all right. I've seen it on plane actually. So
okay, so anyway, I mean, they are like accomplished actors and they know what to do. But I think they missed, like, it's a missed opportunity to sort of like re-thread the old steps from the first movie, because the cast is like it's so unimaginative in a way, because you have the almost the same guys.
Yeah. Same roles again. And it seems like that
they could have mixed it up a bit, I think.
Maybe they have a bit. I mean, it seems like the No, I'm missing the actress's name, but the blonde woman with the strange eyeglasses.
Yeah, I think
She's the icon of the film, I think.
yeah, she's like an engineer or something.
Yeah. So she's the Harold Ramis character,
Yeah.
and she seems old jokey and non-serious, while Ramis' character was very sort of
Yeah.
very serious man.
Yeah.
So there's some of changing, but I mean you can sort of instantly see that who's who
Yeah.
in a way. Although Peter Venkman was sort of very sleazy scientist, wasn't he? I mean, I don't get that picture from the lead woman here. So I mean,
I mean, maybe
she seems like a competent scientist.
Yeah, but maybe like I don't know.
But we don't know. We don't know everything about this.
Yeah,
yet.
but like there's also the black woman character, and it's weird that they.
She's the every sort of the
She's like
worker again. I mean, the Winston character was sort of the
yeah, the
everyday
every
man.
man, yeah, the every man, yeah.
That's the word, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some people like were like complaining that maybe they should have made the black woman like one of the scientists, and that might have.
Yeah,
like,
that might have worked. I don't know why they had to go that way.
Yeah, because that's like the problem, because they went like so much like copy paste thing that it's like lazy. I think lazy is the word for them.
Yeah.
Feel.
Although maybe they fit their roles better. I mean, it's hard to say from the trailer how they play out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It was pretty funny actually. I thought it was fairly the I don't remember the actress's name again, but she seems to have a bit of a character, at least from the
yeah.
But
yeah,
hard to say. I mean,
I think the engineer girl, or woman,
yeah,
the with the eyeglasses,
it's not. We don't know any of the actors' names.
Let's see. The one who got possessed.
Google.
The one who got possessed was Melissa McCarthy, and
yes.
Then the scientist woman was Kristen Wiig, and the engineer woman was Kate McKinnon, and then the everyman character woman was Leslie Jones. But I think the character of Kate McKinnon, what's her name in the movie? What was it?
Who's name?
Kate McKinnon, like Holtzwell or something like that. Holtzman. I think her character name is.
Yeah, they were calling
like
her that, I think.
Yeah, but
Holtzman
I think
or something. Holtzman.
Yeah, I think her character was probably the most interesting.
One. Yeah, Gillian Holtzman says the IMDb.
Yeah. And I really like the dual pistols that she had, but I don't understand how the things, because I think the Melissa McCarthy character had like she had like
fists,
some sort of fists.
Yeah.
So they were just like for beating the ghosts back, I guess.
I don't know.
Maybe
it's from End Battle or something. I don't know.
Because it looked like they were something that she can use to like interact physically with the ghosts instead of them going through her. And I think the pistols might be similar. That they are not.
Maybe they sort of disintegrate ghosts or
at least or suppress them. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe that, because I sort of want that the ghost trap won't be made void or anything, because I think it's a neat idea that they capture the ghosts.
Oh yeah, because that's the weird thing, because they have those like the fists and then the pistols, but I think they still have to use the proton
backs, yeah.
To actually
the pistols could be a nod to the early concepts from the first film. I actually have this book that was released last year, that is the Ultimate Ghostbusters, the Ultimate Visual History. I actually bought this from New York.
Okay.
When I was visiting, and it has some images that sort of have the Ghostbusters wielding these pistol-like things.
Yeah.
So the concept art had them wearing sort of these pistol-like things, and they actually formed sort of a matrix with the pistols if they sort of when there was multiple Ghostbusters in the scene.
Yeah.
Sort of
Let's see if I can.
I'm trying to show it to you, even if the audience mightn't see it, but
Let's see.
um,
Okay. Huh.
so it's a bit different, and they were wearing helmets in the in the original concept art too. But I guess there's no use wearing helmets when you're fighting ghosts.
Yeah. Check this. Actually, check this out in the trailer. I think
Yeah.
they have the scientist woman also has some sort of like different weapon because that's not the proton pack she's actually taking. Look. It's not the proton gun because the proton gun is on her back still.
Yeah, some
And
sort of pistol, yeah.
Yeah, it's and these are the handguns.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that's like some sort of shotgun, like that one. Check that out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it is a shotgun. Look.
Yeah, some sort of, yeah. I wonder how it works. Yeah, I just hope that they sort of aren't.
Because there's the.
Yeah, there's the proton packs, but I still hope that they're sort of capturing the ghosts and not just,
I think that
destroying them or something.
I think they are because here is the bear
Yeah,
trap thing.
yeah, some sort of. I don't know if this is a new trap or something. Yeah.
Because there is some sort of like center thing which might be the where it goes, and then the beams just hold it there.
Yeah, if you look from the trailer, it seems that their HQ is now a Chinese restaurant too, or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
So not the firehouse anymore. It's a fun thing that they have a different setting. So why not? It's, I'm all for these films trying to find something of their own, sort of trying to be a different film. But
oh yeah,
this is sort of the problem is here, like you said, that they're maybe not trying to be their own thing hard enough. That they're sort of trying to, I guess, do the nostalgia in just the right way or something. But I don't think they're.
Yeah, because
based on the trailer, not necessarily the right combination, but it's hard to say.
Yeah, it is a shame a bit if it is like that they're going to just basically remake the first one, but just put women instead of men, because that would be like, I think it would be lazy, and it would be sort of I don't know. Well, it's lazy and sort of insulting, because why not give the women their actual own movie, and not just like let's change these things and then re-release the old one, basically.
I don't know. Yeah. I try not to judge too hard yet based on the trailer. I mean, let's be honest here. I'm still going to see the movie at the theaters.
Well, yeah.
So that won't change. I read some comments that they wanted to keep most of the ghosts human-like, so they could use a bit of actors there and ground it more in a way. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Because in Ghostbusters, I think I think the same interview said that there will be still monster-like ghosts as well, but I'll have to see what will be the ratio of things. I'm a bit. I mean, I sort of like the ghost visuals, but I sort of don't, because, like I said earlier, I think they're just too sharp, sort of too neat in a way. I sort of liked how the ghosts in the original were well, it was sometimes a bit hard to make out what you were actually seeing. And
Yeah. It's the same thing I think that
Ah.
they had in uh, the Thing remake. Because in the original Thing, the Kurt Russell movie, the effects were practical and they didn't show like boo, look at this. It was like really sparingly used. Like you could see a
I have
little bit
always had
shadow.
some very pretty gross effects in the original thing.
Yeah, but it was always sort of like a bit obscured. Maybe something was in the foreground, or it was like shadowy, or something like that. That you didn't like actually.
Yeah, well, it kept changing form too and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
but in the remake, it's like it's always like coming like this crazy boogie monster that you can see all the time, and it looks shit.
Yeah, I think it's one of the rules of making horror films is that don't show your monster.
Yeah,
Too.
but they did.
Yeah, yeah, but then yeah, the Ghostbusters they have multiple monsters, but I mean I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at the still footage that you have had there. I mean, it's sort of fine ghosty in a way, but
But I like this one that she has Pringles can with her. She's eating, and the other ones are like actually filming and trying to make some sort of scientific like study. And one is like, I'm here for the laughs.
Yeah, and
This is like straight from the okay, like this. This is the found footage kind of thing.
yeah, that's true.
I mean, they could have made like the whole like marketing campaign with these kind of
that's
things.
true. That's true. Why didn't they?
Or like
I mean,
body cams, like they would like shoot like police have the body cams in USA, so they would have these, and then they would like show them battling like ghosts somewhere.
yeah, that would be more interesting. And this actually makes the ghost see a bit more scarier too.
Yeah, that's true, because it would be shaky and you couldn't see like clearly because it has to be in like a bit of out of focus sometimes because the cameras can't like react so well.
But I think part of the problem with the ghosts is that we both play a lot of computer games, and it sort of feels like this is sort of a more of a like
Video game.
animes, and yeah, in a way because it's so sharp. I think I don't know. Very hard to say.
Yeah.
Something slightly, and well, and they didn't have this sort of foggy, ghostly effect going on in the other movies.
Yeah, but I think that's like the thing that reminds me of this is the Return of the King when they go into the mountain and get the
Oh
ghosts.
yeah, that's true. That's true. That's where we've seen it at least.
Let's see what kind of guns do they have on the table. There's at least
That's the proton pack, I think.
let's
Okay, now.
see. That's the proton
Yeah,
pack.
that's
yeah,
that actually looks cool. I think I like
yeah.
it. It's a good update. It's sort of had a sort of.
Is that like the? Is that
I think that's
the
the
shotgun?
No. I think that is the rod of the proton pack.
Ah,
So that's the gun for the proton pack. At least it looks like it, and that's the ghost trap probably.
and the ghost trap actually has like similar like color and design as the proton pack itself. If you look, there's the
yeah.
center is like similar.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean,
Yeah, the gadgets look cool.
yeah, that's true. I have no issues with them at least yet.
Oh, it looks like it is actually the gimmick of the blonde woman to have she has like different glasses all the time. Like there's like again different type of glasses. You can see it's just
glasses,
like
yeah.
like
But, see how I think this is the same glasses still. They're yellowish. I think.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but it seems to.
Well, those were like biker glasses. Or something.
Yeah. They're fun glasses. I mean, they give fun character.
Yeah.
It's a fun thing. Hopefully, they play out nicely to each other. I'm hoping, but we'll see.
I mean, they look like they have chemistry, like the cast.
Yeah, I hope it works, but it's hard to say. I mean, but sadly, I have to say, none of the jokes here made me laugh or anything.
Well, that's true. That's true.
And I was really,
So-
even if I sort of like the scientist, the blonde technician woman, perhaps most of the characters from
Yeah.
visually from the trailer. I mean, still the horrible, still the worst gag probably was the wig thing. It's the hat.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
hat. Yeah. I think.
I don't know. I mean,
Well,
I presume it actually could work in the movie when
I'm
if it's long sort of very tense moment, and she walks there alone in the corridor. But in the context of the trailer, it didn't do anything.
well, I've been checking it a couple of times now, and it's starting to like grow on me because it's like it's so absurd, like in the situation.
Yeah, but
Like-
I think it needs longer situation to sort of work. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea why they picked that part in the trailer. I don't understand.
I think it was some sort of like you have to have the part where like in Adam Sandler movies you have like Kevin James saying something stupid and then the music stops for a second because it's like oh I'm going.
So interesting text here, by the way. Good pause screen here. I haven't paused here. So is choose authentic Hong Kong food.
Yeah.
There's a number actually there. I don't know where that leads if you try to call it.
That's
Is it
true.
maybe it's a movie number. I don't know about the American
Yeah.
dialing things. It could be a movie number that doesn't work, or it's straight advertising for the Ghostbusters.
That's true, and building is red, of course, because it's the same like red as the
the firehouse.
yeah, and there's no parking anytime, of course.
Yeah, it's a fun building. I like it. I like it.
So you're gonna visit it when you go New York next time.
Is it a real building though? I don't know.
I'm not actually sure. It might actually be like a CGI, or at least half of it might be CGI.
Yeah, and it could be from a set. I mean, I know it wasn't. I know most of it wasn't filmed in New York. It was filmed in Chicago, I think.
Yes, Chicago is the placeholder for New York in many movies.
Yeah, so this building could actually be in Chicago, or who knows? I hope it's in New York. I mean, it's sort of. I think the movie sort of deserves that there's a second Ghostbuster building in New York, and I actually been to that real that firehouse building at New York.
Yeah. That's it. I think it has the same color scheme. There's the light gray brownish, and then there's the.
Yeah, it's very iconic. I mean, especially for us Europeans. I mean, we're not used to seeing American firehouses.
Oh yes, of
So
course.
this might be more mundane for Americans, but to me, as a child, that was just a strange-looking building, and that was the Ghostbuster building.
Yeah, that's true.
But to my understanding, there's quite many of these in America. I mean.
Probably it looks at least like in New York or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but my understanding is that the sort of similar design is used in multiple firehouses.
Might be.
To my understanding, I'm not. This I might be wrong, but
it's just like really small because it has only one garage, so it's probably a bit like more rare.
No, but I think the reason why they're small in New York is that the traffic is nightmare in New York City. Nothing moves there. So if you have a fire, you have at least something close enough before it bursts to the ground.
That's true. There might be actually like a firehouse every couple of blocks.
Yeah, there could be something like that. I don't know for sure, but I know for sure that the New York traffic seemed to be one of the worst I've seen at certain hours, nothing moves.
Yeah, yeah.
It's bad. So I don't know what if they're planning to do anything about it, but I guess not. I mean, everyone in America has to have a right to drive their personal car to the center of the city and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Personally, I think the only solution probably would be just to limit it for taxis and public transport and stuff
yeah, but
like
I mean
that.
there are like thousands and thousands of taxis anyway, so
Yeah, but it would be less than. I mean, okay, I don't know. Maybe they would still have the same situation with those thousands of taxis, but I don't know.
so
I
what
don't
what do you feel about the uniforms?
I'm okay. First I was sort of thinking that meh about the red stripes, but I'm okay. They can be different, and I sort of like the color that they have going on there.
Ah,
The
yes.
uniform color. I mean, it's fun. I'm fine. I think the outfit is just fine. What about you?
I really don't have much to say. I think it looks exactly as ridiculous as the original ones.
Hey, they're exterminators in a way. So that's the gag in I like.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. But
So they have to be wear those, and
the warning light on the car is huge.
uh,
It's like crazy. I mean, how it's like what kind of warning light is that? What type of vehicle has that large?
well, I tell you what type of a vehicle, a Ghostbuster vehicle.
Oh, damn, that was okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
It's interesting. It's fun. And then we have the Slimer here. That is the CGI Slimer.
oh yes, I mean, it might actually. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's completely CGI. They might have actually maybe gone with the sort of like semi puppet that they just then
Yeah,
sort of.
yeah, that's possible, I guess.
But
But he looks alright to me.
yeah, yeah, that's true.
He looks alright. Don't know where this is. Is this at the music hall or
I
something?
have absolutely it like it. I think it says Mirage or something in the
This could be just a set. I don't know.
yeah.
I'm not expert on New York by any means, but this is
So
square.
these are all like ghosts there.
Yeah, and this is the.
That's weird.
It is the hat.
There's this Sony Blu-ray, of course, because it's Sony.
Yeah,
So, like, let's see all the different
advertisements.
advertisements that they have. They have Sony
So-
advertisements at
And what else? The Revian. That actually was when I was New York last year. There was Revian advertisement
Ah,
there, so I guess that's true. Although it wasn't that specific spot, but still.
and then there's Papa John's. I think it's like a burger place or something.
Don't know.
Then there's Wicked. I don't know what that is.
Wicked is the musical.
Oh,
And Aladdin, I guess, in
ah,
all.
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So it's the musicals. Probably some way related to the parent company, or
Those guns are cool.
I don't know, but it depends what they do. That's
That's true.
I reserve my reserve my
But-
judgment on
I mean,
how they work out in the
I-
movie.
I think my theory is that these guns are just to like keep the ghosts at bay, but not actually like get rid of them actually, because you still need the proton packs to.
I'm fearing that they are just they disintegrate sort of weaker ghosts or something like that. And
Ah, yeah.
sort of boring, but I understand because they're fighting masses of ghosts that they can't be trapping them all because that would take the whole film time. But
That's true. That's true. But then
we'll see. There seems to be a wall of ghosts behind her.
and that's like a super clean wall also.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like
very
a drawn
soft.
line. But
Yeah,
I mean,
like a canvas.
yeah, yeah, it's like matte
Yeah,
painting.
very flat. And they say the effects in the first Ghostbuster is bad, but they have charm.
Yeah, like the Chris Hemsworth character is obviously like a callback to the
Cheney, yeah, the secretary.
Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, Sigourney
Because
Weaver. I was
yeah,
thinking about the secretary.
no, because you see they're talking about the possessed
Ah,
ghosts.
yeah, he might
So
be possessed. Yeah,
yeah, so like Sigourney Weaver was because he's like
yeah.
hot.
He's the love interest, I guess.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
one of the,
I don't know
one of the.
whose love interest it is, but
Well, I presume the main scientist girl.
this is like really weird because this is like a ghost facial or something like that. It's like
I guess that's the joke on it.
yeah, I think it's like
I sort of, I mean, okay, possession is cool, but I sort of don't like that this weird neck twisting thing, in a way that she would be, I guess, dead if that happens. But
yeah, it's
in a
like
way that happened in how do you pronounce it? Exorcist.
yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah, it happens in that shoe in a way, so I guess it's okay. I don't know. Yeah.
But I mean,
But that was really fast sort of exorcism from her. I mean,
I don't
she
understand
just slap.
the I don't understand the part because they clearly can see the ghosts in when they are like in the
Why is he slapping again?
yeah, because I mean if they can see them
Just be sure. I don't know.
yeah,
But the thing is, this could be cut like that. That we don't really see the context.
that's true.
So yeah. So I guess this will be a reboot, like they say, even if this trailer sort of makes it sound like it's a next chapter, but who knows?
Yeah, there is the 30 years ago thing and but I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, the old cast is playing different roles, to my understanding.
Yeah.
But we don't know for sure, because if you look at IMDb, although it's it can't be wrong, but in IMDb it doesn't tell any of the character names for the old cast. It just says
yeah.
Bill Murray, Sigourney Weaver. So it could. Who knows? There could be a surprise there. I don't know. Although I don't know. I mean, it could be just funny to have Bill Murray to play. I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but there's been some talk about Bill Murray's character being the Walter Peck of the movie, but
Yeah. But actually, I think Chris Hemsworth is the secretary also. But I think he might be like combined, the secretary and Sigourney Weaver character combined.
Yeah, male secretary. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they have the bike too. Yeah.
What that has like weapons also.
Why not? Why wouldn't you weaponize your?
That's true.
Yeah. Odd posters. I don't.
These posters are really like they could be like superhero movie type things.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Do they have like
Is this
like radars on the guns now?
could be, or that's power level? I don't know.
Or maybe that is actually the
The PGA meter. Yeah,
yeah.
could be. Maybe it's the new meter. It could be. Yeah, it looks fun. I mean, I have no problems with the gadgets, except the pistols. Maybe we'll see.
Who knows, man?
Why is he licking the pistol? Well, why not? It's
Badass, you know.
yeah, badass. It's badass. She's probably the badass. She's probably sort of the Peter Venkman of the movie too, I think.
Might be, or maybe
Because I don't see any of the others being as loose, because the other two leading females sort of seem to be playing more straight, and I think the
I think it might actually be the
Melissa McCarthy is probably the Dan Aykroyd more character
yeah.
more of.
I think that the Kristen Wiig might actually be the Egan because she's like the she's clearly in the trailer. She's the one who is like the most like
Yeah, the scientist like. Yeah,
yeah.
that's true. Maybe this is, but that they sort of have mixed then. They have a bit mixed up the roles still, even if well some obvious things remain. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah. But well, we'll see. We'll see when the next trailer comes, I guess. What is the
Yeah.
ultimate fate of this film, and if there's more to discuss? But we were quite worried that we have enough to talk about the Ghostbusters
Yeah, and
for this podcast, and I think we're probably
we-
1 hour in already.
I mean we're 55 minutes now.
Yeah.
So actually there
it's been-
was like
And it's been actually quite easy, and I don't know. I feel like that we're also a bit worried about if this will go fluently enough in English language.
yeah, that's true.
But at least I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if our audience is, or are they all ghosts?
They've all
Dead.
left the building already, so there's nothing to fear anymore. But
Well, where are you gonna go? Not us.
that's true.
Right,
So,
so I guess that was the Ghostbusters trailer for now.
Yes.
Unless you have some final thoughts.
I think everyone else is probably have spoken about all the
Yeah, I actually could have one thing I could add to this. I mean, I'm sort of. I mean, it's interesting how much dislikes and likes this trailer has. I mean,
Yeah.
it has really. It's like it has. Well, you can see on the screen, but about 150,000 likes and about 270,000 dislikes.
yeah.
And that's lots of dislikes in a way.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, there's so much trolling going on the comments that.
That's true. There are like a lot of the like lowest common denominator comments about like the female cast and
Yeah, that's
and,
yeah.
and,
It's.
I mean if they manage to just if the characters are actually like their own characters and not just like copies of the original, then
Yeah.
it's gonna be fine, and it doesn't matter if they're like men or women,
Yeah.
because that's not the problem. The problem is, I think, if there's a problem, the problem is gonna be the lazy writing.
Yeah, exactly. And it's impossible to know why these people are disliking or liking it. I mean, in a way, I mean, this is another trailer that leaves you excited. So in a way, it sort of deserves the dislike in a way.
Yeah, it's like now that we've like discussed it more, I'm not like hating it that much. That
Yeah,
much more.
I'm not hating it, but I was disappointed. I was sort of it left me empty.
Yeah.
I want to be excited about this movie.
It's actually that's true. I'm not like I wasn't hating it previously either. I was more like just meh. It was like this.
meh.
But now it's like now that we've like actually like sort of analyzed it a bit more, like still images and stuff like that, and our theories about the things.
We
It's not.
found some fun stuff. I say that it's sort of
It's
actually
not.
helped me to
Yeah, it's
like
not.
it more.
Yeah. It's like going from meh to okay,
Okay.
maybe, sort of like. But yeah, but
Yeah, but I sort of feel that this film is, this trailer is a bit of a victim of this sort of ongoing sort of what would I call it? Sort of feminist versus anti-feminist
Oh,
battlefield.
well, yeah, yeah, and also the actual like sort of like how the trailer is made is like the same that happened with the Batman versus Superman thing, the first one where they actually showed Doomsday, which was like, why do you show
Mm,
the worst bad guy or the most
mm.
evilest bad guy in the first trailer?
Yeah, the end boss. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like maybe they have like the second trailer for the Dawn of Justice was much better because it had much more the actual characters
Yeah,
and
but I do agree. I'm not super hyped about the film
yeah, yeah.
because I don't know. I'm not too excited about Batman versus Superman. I think Batman works best on his own and not in. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
But back to the Ghostbusters. One final thing is that it's sort of wonder. I mean, I mean, did the Star Wars trailers for the new one? Did they use the Star Wars music at all?
I think they used sort of like they had the final trailer that was the longest one.
Mm.
That had sort of like original music, but it was actually partly like spliced with the John Williams themes here and there.
Right.
So and of
And
course
this is what this movie is sort of trying to say with the piano Ghostbuster thing, but it lacks the tempo
and then there's the dubstep version, like in some places.
yeah.
But it's
They're not doing it for me. I want the Ghostbuster thing.
yeah, and it's also
We
uh,
gotta-
the Star Wars trailers was something that was like brilliantly cut because it
Yeah,
showed
it
stuff.
was- yeah, it was
It showed
interesting.
yeah, it was for like it showed interesting things, but it didn't like
Yeah, it
spoil
revealed.
anything.
Yeah, that's true. It's much better in that regard. Yeah, absolutely. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Uh,
Who
I don't
knows?
know what to say. What else to say? I mean, Dan Aykroyd seemed to be excited about this movie, but he seems to be excited about all the projects he's in, which is, I guess, natural if you have your own interest
Yeah, that's true.
in it. But I don't know. I mean, he's been. He's been in good stuff, but unfortunately, stuff like Blues Brothers 2000 and stuff like that weren't maybe.
Where has he been like in the past 10 years, movies or anything? Because I can't remember.
I don't know, just in some weird shit alien documentary. So
Oh yeah, that was that. I think he might have been actually like some sort of small part in some. What was it? No, I don't know.
well, we can. I guess we can try. I mean, where's Dan Aykroyd in?
Has he been in anything? Or has he been chasing the crystal skulls? He's
As a
been,
writer, he hasn't been doing much
he's
other
been
than Ghostbusters.
he's just like regurgitating the Ghostbusters, Extreme Ghostbusters Code Ecto 1, Extreme Ghostbusters The Ultimate Invasion. Oh, they're
Well, he has
video
been in
games.
Pixels as an actor.
Oh, well, is that like is that something that you wanna actually like advertise if you're like in your resume? I was in Pixels.
I haven't seen it yet, but I believe it's horrible still.
I think he's like
He's been
just
producer in Soul Man. I don't know what that is.
Yogi
I'm
Bear.
not, I think he's the voice of Yogi Bear. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, he hasn't been doing much. I guess he's been just collecting royalty checks and stuff like that. Oh,
Yeah.
and doing his sort of his vineyard and
And the Crystal Skull.
yeah, Crystal Skull vodka. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's a fun guy. I sort of like him. Yeah, but yeah, hasn't been real active in films of late, and I think his role in here is minimal as well. I mean, it is just making appearance, and I guess
Yeah.
and his writing credits are just based on film Ghostbusters. So I don't think he's really involved in writing of the film either.
Ah, yeah. Actually, they have in the Rick Moranis has the same kind of like helmet on in here as
Yeah. No, that hockey helmet on Melissa McCarthy. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah, there's probably a scene after she gets possessed.
oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Now that we're overthinking this, we are seeing the whole movie in before.
Yeah, I think this might be actually like when she's possessed and they're like, are we sure we were gonna do this? And then she's like, listen guys, we can do this.
Yeah,
It's not too dangerous. I can take it. And so on.
yeah. It'll be interesting to see what sort of ghosts they're using in the film. I mean, I hope they're using some really interesting looking ghosts in the film instead of just humanoid looking things.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a few things about the movie just based on the images of the toys that are coming from the film, but I don't know. It's probably not a proper thing to spoil it here, so I won't go to that. But
Oh yeah, someone got spoiled by the Finn character in Star Wars because they saw the toy.
yeah. This bit
Mm-hmm.
similar situation. We can talk about it after the podcast, but maybe not go within here.
Yes, yeah.
If it bothers people, so. It didn't bother me that much because I don't know the context, but which this will be used. But we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe this is now everything that we have to say about the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's true, and we are now 1 hour and 6 minutes
Oh,
in, so maybe
it's,
maybe
it's gold now.
yeah. So any last words?
I'll be back.
That's very good.
Well,
I'm gonna say that what he said.
you're a funny guy.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, okay, so this was the test run now, and we will see you guys later.
The pilot, not the test.
Oh, the pilot. No, yeah, yeah. This is
The unaired pilot or
this
aired
is-
pilot. It really depends.
this is gonna be in the special features DVD. So